Alright, what is going on, guys? It's me, GhostFathNYT, back again with another stream. Let me look up it. Oh boy. Alright, okay, so yeah, stream should be up and running right now. There we go. Alright, okay. So, let me just go ahead and real quickly get a few things settled on my phone real quick. Get chat pulled up. Gonna do some of that. Alright, okay. You might hear a bit of echo. I'm gonna test audio. Alright, okay, so yeah, I think my audio is, like, okay. I might have to get a tad bit closer to the mic. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Alright, okay. Alright, okay, hold on real quickly. Okay, yeah, I've been always saying that I want to get a bot on Discord that will announce when I'm streaming, and I do, but at the same time, I'm also, every stream I say this, I'm also just, like, way too lazy to set it up on my own. So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably get someone on my server to do it. Okay, but yeah, so, I know, I don't usually stream Worldbox. Okay, hold on. Let me, I've never streamed Worldbox, but alright, okay, hold on. Alright, okay. Alright, yeah, no, sorry, I'm just taking a little bit of time to announce this to everyone. Alright, okay. So, yeah, that should be... I got the announcements set up everywhere. Alright. Okay, so yeah, that should be it. Alright. So, let me real quickly just go and get chat pulled up. Make sure I can see that, because... Alright, okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. Alright, okay, Worldbox. This is Minecraft. Alright, okay. This is a Worldbox stream. Alright, okay, yes, so... a lot of you, I mentioned this idea with Pertix, right? And even just a few other members a while ago. And the idea was to have a Worldbox stream where, or a Worldbox map, where I kind of like recreate the server map. So, I'll show it off here in a second. I recreate the server map, as best as I can. I'm not really that, I'm not an artist. I'm not really, like, that good at making Worldbox maps. So, the map doesn't really look that good, but at the same time, it does good enough to mimic the kind of server map. No, my voice isn't deeper, it's just that this microphone I'm using, see, when I'm on PlayStation, my mic is just like, I'm using a bad mic, but, my dad might have seen it in his streams. He's actually got, like, a genuine microphone on, like, this, like, thing, yeah, set up, but, so yeah, the streaming quality will be a lot better, the audio quality will be a lot better when I'm streaming on PC. I honestly just prefer streaming on PlayStation, because it's a lot easier to get set up, and it's kind of one of those, I can just get it set up in seconds, and then start the stream. But yeah, okay, I posted Levi's face. I really don't care. Like, I already did a face reveal. But yeah, so I'm going to go to Worldbox. So yeah, many of you probably already played this game before. Probably not really that much. It's this simulator game. It's like a god simulator type. You get this map, right? I mean, you can, let's see. Yeah, you can spawn, like, people. There's even other things, like, there's, like, elves, orcs, stuff like that. And, I mean, you can basically just, like, it's like a civilization type game. So, eventually, these civilizations, I can, like, speed up the time a little bit. And, yeah, I'll have it 5 times as fast. These civilizations, their borders will expand. They will eventually, like, get more population. And eventually they'll, fight each other. And so, okay, it's my favorite game. Well, yeah. Levi, I still got screenshots of the flags in the... Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I honestly... I was making an awful face when I took the picture, too. Like, I don't know what was going on. I just, like... It's so dumb. Okay. But, yeah. So, whatchamacallit. So, yeah. Pretty self-explanatory. These nations, they'll eventually fight each other. And I'll kind of speed up the process a little bit. I'll just give this nation a ton of people, let it fight. So, yeah. I've already recreated the server. I've already got the countries in, so I'm not going to have to, like, do that on stream. The server map's not good, but it did take me a while to just kind of get it, like, realistic. But, yeah. So, as they expand, your country, they can get, or, like, this kind of nation, they can get villages or, like, colonies of sorts. And they even have, you can click here, it shows what their relations are with like other nations. It shows their military, it shows who, you know, how many people have been born, how many people have died. It's a pretty good game. I'd recommend you get it. But whatchamacallit, on mobile the game is free, and there is like a premium thing. It comes with like premium features that costs money. On PC it's like $20, and I really hated paying for that, but this is worth it. I do want to, you know, stream this game. Not a whole lot, but I will definitely, you will see some Worldbox streams in the future. If you give a ton of people to a Civ, a ton of them will starve to death. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be honest, I've been playing this game about a year. I'm not that, like, expert on it. Like, I know there's a whole, like, you can, like, click on people right here and view, like, their traits. You can edit their traits. Personally, guys, I have no clue. Oh, yeah, yes, Jungos is a country. Alright, Jungos actually, they are, like, on kind of an island of sorts because there's, like, a river separating them. So Jungos half the time gets, like, really buff before everyone else does. And they can be pretty deadly, but it's hard for them to cross the river half the times. But yeah. Okay, so as you'll see, I mean, the civilizations that, you know, they slowly start getting kings. They slowly start, you know, developing their, like, architecture, kind of their weapons. This game is really complicated at its core, is what I've heard. Oh, I do not want to exit. And it's like, I've messed around. I've seen even videos on it. I'm not that really good at it, so half the time what I'm going to do if I stream this is make a map and then sit there and kind of just commentate it. Might zoom in, might pause it a little bit. I mean, but yeah, a lot of Worldbox streamers, what they end up doing is or not streamers, just people that make videos on Worldbox, like, they will end up they'll get mad, not mad, but you see this country right here, alright, this like nation, it's called Rue. Ooh, I did not mean to bomb it. Yeah, it's called Rue. So, this thing, oh yeah, you know, they got more people than everyone else. How about I drop, you know, like a Tsar Bomba on them? Yeah, that's pretty fair. Like, I am not gonna be that guy, because I hate watching Worldbox content, only because every time they're just like, oh, you know what'd be really funny, guys? They're powerful. Like, that is not good content. I think it'd be a lot better to just, you know, let the civilization develop rather than nuking it once it gets more powerful than everyone else. But some of you, I'm gonna go ahead and load it up. It is called, why is it called Soup and Dragons? What in the world? I might have to make another name for this. This is dumb. Alright, okay, can you create your own character like Seabass? Okay, so that is one thing. You can edit the king. So each one, they don't have different governments, just like kings and princes that rule over, like, the villages and the kingdoms. So if I wanted to, I could edit the king and name him, like, Seabass or whatever, or Levi. But I'm not going to edit the individual people, because you let this sit long enough, there's, like, thousands of, you know, people. I'm not about to do that. But yeah, I hate the humble, and then the humble bumble by not giving me a stream key. Oh, yeah, no. Weird auto-generated games. No, there was, it was a Drew Durnell video. Some of you might know him. He made a video, and there was, like, a Worldbox. It was a king, and the Worldbox auto-generated a name, and it was, like, Hilter. Like, it was so close to Hitler. And, like, he was freaking out. He was like, oh, what in the world? But, like, I mean, thankfully, it wasn't Hitler. But he was still just, like, really close. Oh, boy. Yeah, you can edit every single person, but I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. This is the map that I've made, and it honestly does not look good in my opinion. I still think a lot of, you know, Worldbox people, they get little islands, they make the water levels different. I'm not really here for aesthetic. I'm more of just here for the fight and for the nations fighting each other. So one thing I think is missing from this is mountains. I hate mountains when I'm watching a Worldbox stream. I liked it just to be flat. Nations can roll over each other. I do not want geography to really stand. I mean, geography, yeah, it's going to play a role. Like, you know, this guy, he's on an island. Mongolia is going to struggle quite a bit. But I don't want necessarily, like, geography to just, like, cripple a nation. Because I've seen one guy, he was streaming, and he had, like, the Himalayan mountains. It was, like, an actual, like, world stream. And there was, like, a country. It just could not function because it was surrounded by mountains. Yeah, let's play Don't Starve. I know. Yeah, so Jungos is a bit big, but that is because I'm trying to include every country here, so here, I'm gonna go and real quickly, like, get rid of, alright, yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna go and, alright, so yeah, this is the map at its core. Mountains, yeah, mountains are so annoying. It just, like, it cripples people. So yeah, this is the map at the core. It does not look that realistic, but this is as good as I could do to include every single nation. So you have the BDR, it's on this little island. This is not what the BDR looks like. This is kind of just like, this is kind of what I did. Oh, I meant to have a lake in the middle of this island. So here, hold on, I'm going to fill this up with water real quick. Alright, okay, there we go. So yeah, BDR does not, probably the most unrealistic nation is the BDR right here. Like, it does not look good. But right here, these islands, I kind of just took a wild guess. I knew there was islands. I don't know what their exact shape is. I don't even know who claims them. I know there's not islands like right here. I know they're somewhere, but they're not there. But I just kind of included them just to make it a bit more interesting, like the colonialism, nations colonizing and expanding. Over here, this is an island owned by Poland. It was that island they took from Kosovo. It's called like Meme Island or whatever. Where is the BDR? Yeah, no, the BDR's right here. It does not look that good. Jungos honestly has the biggest advantage. Now, if we pull this up, Jungos, alright, okay, so yeah, if we pull this, oh, ooh, whoops, that is, alright, okay. So, all of these countries, like, out of all of them, Jungos, WSS, and the BDR, they end up dominating most of the time. Like, I've done this before, and I had to run this a few times just to make sure. You know, it just, you know, kind of just from boredom, and just, yeah, kind of like messing around with it. Now, Jungos, while they are powerful, it's like this, they can't really colonize. So what ends up happening is you have this, like, really powerful Jungos that just, like, they're powerful. No one can kill them, but they can't do crap. Alright, yeah, and I'll see you later, Byzantium Ball. At least, yeah, thank you for stopping by in the stream. Why isn't the BDR Forest and the Barren Desert Republic? Okay, so I did that. I'm not being 100% realistic with biomes. I honestly did that just to kind of, you know, had diversity in the map. Like, I wanted to include almost every single biome. If I were to make this realistic, it would just be forest, desert, and, like, jungle. That's about it. So, yeah, we're gonna go and let the simulation run. So, yeah, I'm gonna turn hourglass. It's gonna go on ×5. So I'm gonna real quickly explain one thing, though. A lot of these countries, or no, I mean some of them, they don't exist anymore, or like, you know, in the server era, they didn't really exist near the end, or they just didn't play a good role. Like, Netheranian Empire, this is old. Like, this is a really old, but I just had to throw something in to make it, you know, kind of make it more interesting. We have Auckland, this country, I even made a video about it, it got dissolved, you know, leader kind of abandoned it. CNC Empire, that wasn't really a thing, for near the end, but it's still kind of it's still sort of a thing. There was Radkin, they were just really inactive. Liechtenstein, that was that nation my grandpa made. And Siberia, I kind of just threw this in because I wanted something right here, but Siberia, it was a nation, sort of, for a little while. It didn't really have, like, much power, only a few people even, like, tried to pick it up. And then Aeolia, that was the floating island, kind of looked like Moscow, that was what my dad made. It was like this neutral nation. They didn't really even do much. But I kind of included them mainly just so that Jungos wasn't too OP. And also just to kind of make this a tad bit more interesting. So yeah, I am done pausing. We're going to let it go and go. So now it's running on ×5 speed. I might slow it down, pause it every once in a while. Because trust me, once like these nations get like 20 people, it starts getting chaotic. Like, I ran a Worldbox of this just to, you know, see what it was like. And, like, every 10 seconds, Poland declared war on this, they declared war on that, King, like, I mean, it was crazy. So sometimes I had to slow it down, pause it, just to, like, figure out what was going on. But yeah, so far, it seems that, like, most populated, it's Oceron, and then we kind of have, like, BDR, Russia, CNC Empire. They're not really too far behind, but I think personally, though, like, country that is at the most disadvantage right here gotta be Mongolia. Like, it is just this itty-bitty little island. When are we hopping on MC? I might do a Minecraft stream potentially tomorrow, maybe even Tuesday or Wednesday, but you will be getting another stream on the weekday, alright? But yeah, so Mongolia, some of you might not know, they on the server they own this little island for like a little bit. But yeah, and then this was that island next to Poland. WSS took it over, but like no one wanted to own this island. Like every time someone would own it, they just forget about it and nothing would happen. But yeah, okay, Levi, bring the realm back. Nah, man. Yeah, no, Poland didn't even really start half the wars. Like, most of the time, I'm gonna be so honest, bro. Khalsa, it was Khalsa, and it was Khalsa and Basilisk. Khalsa and Basilisk usually were going crazy when I was doing it. Like, Khalsa declared war on Russia. Khalsa did this, but yeah. I do also want to point out this game. They did update it, and I do like the new update because it makes it to where if a country actually has a smaller military and a smaller population, they still have a chance to win based on like army placements and even sometimes just geography. But I was running this right earlier, and this little itty bitty Aeolia, they took over all of Jungos. Jungos was literally just reduced to one itty bitty city. Jungos declares war on Aeolia and just takes the entire thing over, like, back again. Now, it's not too unrealistic like that. That was rare. I don't even know how that happened. But yeah. Alright, so we're seeing some cities pop up. I think that was the CNC Empire. They made a city. The WSS, okay, yeah, Saron has one. Jungos has one. Okay, so yeah, no. They will slowly start to expand. Right now, nations won't declare war this early on, but I mean, give it probably once they get to about 50 people, that's when you'll really start seeing wars. But yeah, okay, so we have, let's see, where was this? Okay, so Soviet Union got a new colony. Okay, oh my gosh, alright, okay, BDR got one. That was, okay, Falland, and then who's this? Siberia. Alright, okay, so yeah, basically at this point, everyone has about, like, one colony, kind of one city. Yeah, Netheranian Empire got one. So, these nations, out of all of them, Basilisk, I think they have about the most. Alright, okay, let's see. Okay, Russia got one, and then Aeolia got one. Alright, okay, so yeah. Okay, what is this? Jungo's doing the actual wars on the old server. This is fun. Alright, I'm fishing right now. Hello. Hey, what's up, Cuddlewave? This is a Worldbox stream, by the way. You can go earlier up. I explained it. I'm not about to do it again. Alright, okay, so yeah, so far, we have basically every country, like Liechtenstein, all them. They've founded a colony. This one, that is really small, dang. Yeah, no, but that is, one thing, though, in the new update, there is going to be really small cities that can form. Like, I'm talking, I found one city, it was just a singular pixel. Like, it is crazy. And I mean, I don't even know that was possible, but it's like, the game's AI in the new update is weird. It's like, if a village can only get so big, and once it gets so big, they want to expand. But when they expand, there's like, it depends on the placement of the village, they might not be able to take over some land. Like, let's say the WSS just doesn't take this over, because both villages get too big. They could establish an itty-bitty village just like right there, that's like 1 pixel. Just does not make any sense, but yeah. Alright, okay, so yeah, right now, there's really no, like, last time I ran this, bro, like, Jungo's got a colony in, like, the WSS. Like, I don't even know how that happened. Like, it was very unrealistic, but so far it seems like all the nations are kind of, like, behaving. They're sticking to kind of their own area. Like, I ran this, bro. Soviet Union had a colony on Oseron. Jungos got a colony in the WSS, and then Russia somehow managed to colonize, like, this island right next to Mongolia. Like, they were just going nuts. But yeah, I mean, thankfully, they're kind of sticking to where you kind of expect them to be. Oh, wait, crap. Okay, wait, no, alright, okay, so I'm just making sure, okay, war is not disabled, but I do want to show you my settings real quick. So, I'm going to turn off Rebellion. Now, some of you guys might disagree, but the way rebellions work in this game, I hate it. It's like the more villages you own, the more likely your country just rebels and goes into a civil war. And I don't really like that, because it prevents countries from actually getting big. Because the second they take over another country, they just collapse. And it's just really bad. And then these, you can kind of understand, I don't want the villages to die. It's 100 people, that's really dumb. I'm not going to allow the stealing of borders. I don't know why I have this. I just kind of do. I kind of like it because there's been sometimes it can get a bit excessive. I don't want people to die from old age. I kind of want the population to just go on crack right now and just like get really high. In my opinion, these are the settings you want to make the game a lot more interesting. So yeah, peaceful monsters. It's just a basilisk would just be impossible to live in. There's like rhinos that spawn. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't have biome overgrowth because that can also get really annoying. Like I don't want these biomes trying to expand into each other. That's like a whole nother war in itself. But yeah, so right now, I mean, everyone, Liechtenstein, they got a pretty low population. But yeah, everyone is slowly kind of... Oh, whoops, I forgot to unpause it. Alright, okay, so yeah, it says, explain it please. Okay, but Jungos during all the wars is just like, wahaha, I don't have to be in any wars. Alright, okay, cut away, fine, I'll explain it. This is a Worldbox. I recreated the server map inside of Worldbox, and we're going to see basically who wins. So... one thing about Worldbox is that this stream will probably not end with a one decisive winner. Only reason I say that is because eventually the AI kind of gets lazy, or not lazy, but in one map, I could bring it up actually soon. I ran it, and once there's like 4 nations or less, like no one declares war on each other, and like everyone, they hate each other, but they don't do crap about it. And so it gets this thing, you'd have to leave the game running for like an hour just to see anything happen. And so I'm this video will probably end with like a top 5 winners because it's just, nah, like, I'm not about to sit here and wait for an hour just for like one war to start. But I'm not going to interfere, like make anyone declare war on each other, but I might have to do that at the very end if things kind of get out of hand. Alright, so I'm actually quite surprised. Everyone is... okay, yeah, I mean, I'm just making sure relations were still enabled. But everyone so far is being quite peaceful. This is very surprising. But yeah, I think, honestly, probably give it like 10 seconds. Everyone's just... once one person declares war, the entire world just explodes into a world war. Like, in the other Worldbox thing I ran, Basilisk, they declared war on the Netheranian Empire. And then, like, an hour later... everyone just, like, it was just this big world war, like, or not an hour later, but it's just this big war. Oh, yep, it started, Jungos has declared war on Basilisk. Alright, guys, so I just want, you know, after this, it's gonna get crazy. People are, oh, Jungos also declared war on Aeolia? Okay, so, I don't know if they're gonna be able to do this. Aeolia has 35 people, Basilisk has about 50. I mean, Jungos, they do technically have the superior military, and I don't know if Basilisk would, like, cross the river to get to them. So if they just knock out Aeolia first, they could easily just move on Basilisk and take them over. But yeah, so far, I mean, it's kind of just this confined thing. I don't know why they did Basilisk, though. I mean, like, they're here. Like, I can kind of understand Aeolia, you know, just trying to, like, eliminate the competition. Do all that, but oh man, so okay, so we have Aeolian troops moving in. There's like this big battle kind of going on in this southern Jungo city. Jungos so far, it seems like they're struggling quite a bit. They're not like oh, all right, okay. So we have a war breaking out. The Soviet Union decides they want to join in. So the Soviet Union declares war on Basilisk, and then the Soviet Union declares war on Poland. Dang. Like, I mean, okay, 71 people, let's see, 50, I mean, I don't know if the Soviets are going to be able to stand a chance. Like, Jungos is going to be distracted for a while. Honestly, their best bet is probably just to take out Basilisk first. Okay, so it seems like they're already doing this. They're invading this city. There's like 0 people defending this. Oh, Soviet Union, bro, you made a mistake. So they just brought Liechtenstein into the war. That is... they're gonna struggle. Like, 100%. Alright, okay, so Soviet Union... Alright, so... Jungos, they basically... they decide, we want Basilisk. Soviet Union, you know, you shouldn't have Basilisk. So they just join the fun. You know, you're already at war with 2 people. How about you just add another one to that list? Another body to the pile, alright. So yeah. Basilisk, they are moving in. They're not really doing too much. They're trying to, like, defend their city. This kind of western city got taken over by Poland, but the Soviet Union, they just, like, destroyed Basilisk South, but it's not really looking too good now. We have Liechtenstein moving in, Basilisk. They're not moving in just yet, but oh, yep, the Poles. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that wasn't Liechtenstein. Yeah, I mean, I know. Yeah, my country's the Soviet Union, and like, they just made a dumb mistake. Like, come on. My God. So yeah. Oh. Okay. We have another war. Poland decides to declare war on Siberia. That could be good for them, potentially. Like, if the Soviet, I don't know, if, like, everyone kind of just ignores the Soviet Union, they could both kind of just knock out Poland. But it's probably unlikely. Oh, and Poland decides to drag Radkin. So now, you know, Soviet Union, they goofed up, but now Poland's also goofing up as well. So they just decided to drag Siberian Radkin in for no reason. But, okay, oh, they just captured the Soviet capital. Oh, dang. Alright, so Soviet Union, I think this is 2 cities. They're now just reduced to 2 cities. They got 8 dudes. Yeah, no, they're 9. They are not going to win. And I think Jungos, what sometimes ends up happening is that they just kind of exhaust their military and they can't really do anything. So it seems like this is kind of what happened with Jungos. They just really can't do anything because they struggled to invade Aeolia. I mean, oh boy. So yeah, Aeolia is pulling a reverse card. They're invading their south. And, oh boy, so we have Liechtenstein deciding, you know, like, Poland, we really don't like you, you know, this, you kind of took our Soviet land. We're gonna just declare war on you. So actually, oh wow. Okay, so surprisingly, we have the Soviets moving in. So they are actually doing some, okay. Well, never mind, I take that back. So the Soviets were moving in to capture their original capital, but they just kind of didn't. Poland is gonna really start to struggle now. Let's see. Oh, I think Radkin's taking their capital. Oh, yep. Okay, so Siberia kind of just did this, and then Radkin, they just decided to kind of eliminate the Soviet Union. Just dang, they're at war with 1, 2, 3, 4. They're at war with like 5 people. So yeah, they just decided, and we'll real quickly knock them out. Okay, over here in Jungos, this is not a good situation. They thought they could probably win this, but alright, 67 people, that's their army. Aeolia, okay, Aeolia has half this, and somehow they're just beating Jungos to it. Like, oh my gosh. It's crazy. Okay, yeah, there are always no people in your server. Well, don't join the server, watch the stream. Alright, okay, so Siberia declares war on Liechtenstein. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be pretty big. I honestly think Siberia is probably still gonna win, though. Alright, okay, so we have the first country being fully eliminated. Soviet Union, they were the first to be knocked out. I mean, they really did goof up. Okay, so Siberia, they decide, you know, let's take over Liechtenstein, but let's also get Oseron. You know, Oseron, I don't really like them. So yeah, this is not a good idea, though. Like, Oseron already has, like, 3 divisions moving in, and oh yeah, Poland, they just got knocked out. Yeah, I like how Basilisk, even though they're at war, like, they just got none of their territory back. Like, they were not compensated whatsoever. They were just, oh my gosh. But, you know, all this is going on in the south. Like, no, everyone up here is just chilling. Like, nothing is happening over there in, like, kind of the sand and mesa areas. But, oh boy, so why is it called Port Slumuri? Because, oh, it's because Slumuri helped me build it. Alright, okay, so we kind of have Oseron moving in, like, splitting them, not in 2, but kind of just, they kind of, like, cut them off a little bit. Siberia tried to invade, like, this Liechtenstein city, but honestly, their best bet now, probably to knock out Oseron. Like, Oseron, they are really just bullying them right now. I mean, okay, so New Village, Dokto, I don't know. Is that, okay, that's the Jungos village. So yeah, looking at Jungos, though, they managed to take over this city, but, however, alright, okay, so they have 75 troops, about. Aeolia still has 60, so Aeolia has, like, less troops. They have less troops, and they're still losing. And so, we have Oseron dragging Liechtenstein, so it's this kind of, like, 3-way war going on over here, where everyone's kind of, like, at war with each other. And then we have Jungos just deciding, you know what, screw everyone, we're just gonna go to war with Liechtenstein. You know, like, no point. Yeah, we're not even gonna do anything. It's just kind of just we're angsty. Alright, okay, so yeah, right now we have Siberia. They're kind of moving in. Well, they were moving. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Siberia, I mean, they didn't really stand that good of a chance because they just had this, like, chilly kind of looking empire. They were just, like, going, like, kind of in a way looked like a banana. But it's, yeah, they were, it was not good. Alright, okay, so Oseron takes over their capital and basically just cuts them in two. And Liechtenstein decides, you know what, Mongolia, we don't like that you exist. So they're just going to declare war on Mongolia. So everybody up here is doing literally nothing. And they're all squeezing in right next to each other. But over here, it's already just border gore already. Like, oh my god. So yeah, it seems that Siberia, actually, they managed to push down. They kind of pulled a reverse card. But they're still at war with Liechtenstein, and they're probably not going to be able to really do too much considering that. And, you know, I'm honestly quite surprised. No one's really colonized these islands just yet. This is quite surprising. But Aeolia decided, you know, just you know, shove a middle finger at Jungos. Just found a colony, like, right at their north. But Jungos, they still... Alright, 67... They have, at this point, equal military, and I'm honestly quite surprised that Jungos is basically just sitting there and taking this. I mean, ew, it's so dumb. Oh my gosh. Like, they are pushing them back a little bit. They're kind of, like, moving down here, but so far, that's it. Okay, so Jungos, you know, they decide, oh, you know, so we're getting invaded, everything's going bad. We'll just make peace with Basilisk, like, the one person that's done nothing. Alright. So, Oseron was destroyed. That is quite sad. And, okay, so Aeolia decides to declare war on Auckland. Like, you're all the way down here, and they're not doing anything. Like, they're just chilling. I don't know. Like, you would expect Aeolia out of everyone. Like, they might declare war on, like, Radkin, or maybe even just, like Basilisk or something, like, just trying to knock them out. They declare war on Auckland. That's an interesting choice. And Jungos also decides, you know what? We'll kind of not. We won't peace out, but we'll just agree. Yeah, we hate Auckland. They declare war, but it's kind of looking like Jungos. They have about 72 troops right now, so they are beating Aeolia. But Aeolia just captured a city. So Oseron's destroyed, and it's now just this Siberia versus Liechtenstein. So far, not really much is happening. I mean, it's kind of just this contested battle. Oh, excuse me. It's like these two cities, like, right here. They're just kind of fighting over. But Siberia, wow, they did make a comeback. Like, I was honestly over here, like, I did not expect Oseron to get eliminated. But I mean, wow. Alright, okay, so Aeolia, they decide to peace out with Jungos, you know, it's not the same borders, but they kind of just, like, split Jungos in two, I'd say. I mean, this isn't really, like, it's not in half. Jungo still gets kind of the north, but yeah, I like how they made peace with each other, and just to bully Auckland some more. Okay, so while Liechtenstein did take this city, they just lost this city right now, so it kind of split them in three. They were already, like, split. But I don't know if Jungos is gonna make peace with Liechtenstein. It doesn't really make a difference anyways. But Liechtenstein, they managed to take over this city, kind of ending this kind of, like, split in three type thing. But we have Siberia kind of retaliating in the north. We have them just taking over these two key cities. So now they're ultra encircled. Now they're kind of ultra deep. Jungle is my favorite biome. I hope the jungle wins the war. Well, I mean, we still got to figure out which jungle. Like, are you rooting for the south or are you rooting for the north? This might be why they declared war on Auckland. Like, this kind of thing up here. But, I mean, I still don't know why you'd choose Auckland, though. But, yeah, everyone's just kind of peacing out. You know, all the desert nations, they're just chilling. Like, they've literally done nothing. Just sat still this entire time. No one has colonized these islands. Oh, well, I take that back. So, the BDR, they managed to colonize kind of this island right here. And then, wait, no, that's not an island. Never mind, I'm blind. So, it seems that Siberia is still making quite good progress, but they are struggling a little bit. Like, Liechtenstein, they just kind of keep, like, pushing out randomly. But Now they're split into 4 pieces. That's pretty bad. This is a key city. It looks pretty big and populated. But, okay, so they did manage to end kind of this encirclement over here, but at the expense, they are going to lose this city, so, I don't know, it's kind of pointless. Alright, so we have the Netheranian Empire. They are making the first colonization. And, oh boy, okay, wait. So, Jungos, they decide, you know, like, Auckland, we hate them. We're just going to get Fallen involved. And the Netheranian Empire, you know, no one's been able to do it. They think, you know, we're going to be the people to invade Mongolia. Like, oh, wow. And then okay, wait, no, never mind. I'm blind. Alright. Okay. Alright, Jungos is winning. Let's go. Is that the server? Yeah, no, this is actually the server. It's like a recreation of the map. Keep this up. This is good content. Yeah, thanks, man. Alright, okay. So, the Netheranian Empire, they also decide, you know, while we're at it, we'll take out Mongolia, but we also have kind of Basilisk on our hit list, so it seems they're kind of just bullying these smaller kind of countries right next to them. But, oh my, wait, is this Auckland? Dang, so you have 180 troops, and you're losing to a 30, that's crazy. And so, we have the Netheranian Empire. They're kind of doing a Soviet Union right now. They just got Russia involved. Russia, okay, they got 88 people. Netherania, yeah, no, they're probably going to lose. At this point, best bet, I would say, is to kind of just, like, be defensive over here, knock these 2 smaller guys out, and then take them. But it's not looking like that's going to happen. We already have the Russians. They're moving in. They're already doing stuff. And I also do want to point out, by the way, Russia in this, in the server, Russia was an acronym. It stood for Reincarnation of United States of America. So, in a way, it's kind of like the USA, if you want to, like, root for them. Oh my gosh, Jungo winning! Alright, I'm the owner of Jungos, but none of this would happen. What did I miss? What about my mini country? Am I supposed to tell you the chords? I mean, I don't know. The server, I don't know if we'll bring it back. Okay, but as I'm looking down to read chat, okay, I'm gonna have to go up to world history. What did I miss? Alright, oh, I missed quite a bit. So, the WSS, they decide, you know, this long rivalry, they're gonna declare war on the BDR. I think the BDR is probably going to win. They kind of got these islands to defend them. We have Siberia declaring war on the Radkin Empire. So it seems that after kind of taking out, you know, Liechtenstein, I don't think that they haven't taken them out fully. But after kind of crippling them, they're just going to keep going east. And we have the Russians. They declare war on the CNC Empire. And Russia also declares war on Khalsa. So CNC Empire, they're pretty weak. But I think at this point, this could be bad for them because they have most of their forces in the Netheranian Empire. And so they're going to have to send these guys all the way up. But by the time they do that, honestly, yeah, they're probably already going to be done. But, okay, so, oh, and then we have Russia getting the German-Austrian Empire into the, alright. So, as of right now, I do want to point this, every country has either gone to war or is at war right now. So, I haven't really checked on the south. Siberia, they're kind of, I mean, they are really strong. They have 225 dudes. They're invading Radkin. Radkin has 200, so Radkin is actually, like, they are still pretty powerful. So, I mean, it could be bad if Radkin can kind of play their cards right. But so far, they are kind of moving into this kind of northern Liechtenstein city. And, oh, wow. Yeah. They just moved into kind of this, I think that was like the Soviet Union. Yeah, they could easily win this. I mean, especially too, you have Liechtenstein kind of like distracting them a little bit over here as well. Siberia should use TNT cannons, a little, I know. Okay, also, did Peach prank call me trying to scam me? No, maybe, I don't know. Like, Peach, he called me on Discord, and he kind of did that. Alright, oh, okay, so, I did miss some stuff. We have Siberia officially making peace with Liechtenstein. So, I mean, I guess Liechtenstein will exist. And we have Liechtenstein deciding to make peace with Jungos. So now Liechtenstein, you know, they've been done with war. Oh yeah, BDR, while they did lose this island, they just landed on the north of the WSS and are sieging the kind of WSS capital. Yeah, so Russia, they took over the Netheranian Empire. But was it really worth it? Like, Tulsa and the Germans just kind of moved in there. And after making peace with everyone, Aeolia's just like, you know what, screw you, Liechtenstein. So they declare war. So yeah, now, oh boy, this is not looking good for really anyone. The only neutral nation here, I like this, is Basilisk. It's just kind of sitting out, just chilling, not really doing too much. Okay, Mongolia's finally colonizing this other island, but bad news for Jungos. We have them losing to the Alkish and to Fallen. So yeah, they are really just struggling in the north, but they could turn it around potentially because I take that back. They're probably not going to be able to turn it around. I mean, I was going to say because, like, most of the time by default, they have to keep, like, a good portion of their army at the capital, so they could. Okay, over here in the BDR, they did make pretty good progress. WSS landed a small army. It's not looking like it's doing too much, but they did manage to take back this island, and they are doing a brutal siege right now. Like, look at this. They've probably taken over most of it. So after Russia just got destroyed, Khalsa, you know, no one's been able to do it, but they think, you know, they're like, we can take the Mongols. And we have Fallen also kind of just, this could be a very cocky move. I mean, I know the CNC Empire is not that powerful, but they have most of their forces down here fighting Jungos, and so this could honestly lead to kind of like a CNC greater conflict, but I take that back. The Germans, they just decided, you know what, we're going to get a piece of that. So probably Germany will just take that over, or probably like German-Austrian Empire. They'll just take most of that over, I bet you. But we have the okay, so we have the Carlsons. They're moving down. They're kind of in here, and good news. Oh, okay, wow. So Auckland decided to make peace with Jungos, so that they just got this out of the war, and they also decided to make peace with the Aeolians. So Aeolia, they're now peaceful, but they're still at war with Liechtenstein. And oh boy, okay, so we have Fallen declaring war on Auckland. So it seems like this is kind of one of those, they want land, but they could also be like, you know, now I'm kind of making up scenarios, but it's like they're mad at Auckland for leaving the war, because now they're forced to fight Fallen and Jungos at the same time. Oh boy, okay, so I'm gonna go and real quickly pause it just to look at chat. Okay, so Siberia should use 10 cannons. He even did the accent. Okay, yeah, you told me about Scantania. Afraid to tell this live, lol. Levi, can you give me 3 stripped mangrove log later, potentially? Serve it in a nutshell. I wonder if my mini country's okay. I'm very concerned for my mini country's safety. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh boy, so yeah, Jungos, they are not looking too good. They're probably gonna die. Like, but okay, actually, Auckland, they did just manage to take over this north. So it seems that Auckland, they are coming to Jungos' aid. But this isn't looking good. Jungos just is reduced to now 1 city. And yeah, we have the BDR just beating the WSS to pieces. Like, I know the WSS is making some small pushback, but like the BDR, they are just clapping the WSS right now. Like, oh, wait. Oh, yep, they just took their capital. Alright, so the CNC Empire, kind of like I predicted, they just got eaten by the German and Austrians. And so we have Khalsa, you know, they're kind of mad that they can't take Mongolia, so they decide to go for Basilisk. Like, they're still at war with Mongolia. And, oh boy, so the Germans and the Austrians, they're kind of just like, you know what, we'll go to war with Auckland. We'll just kind of take this over, you know, make our borders look clean, kind of take some more land, imperialize. So we also have the colonization of these kind of islands beginning. This one and that one aren't colonized, but the WSS took over that one and that one. So yeah. Okay, so I think this siege, okay, no, this siege, it's not going too good, but still. Okay, so yeah, BDR, they did make a small landing in the south, and they did capture that, but they are, oh wow, yep, they just captured the majority of the WSS. At this point, they're scattered, like, beyond. Okay. Yeah, Auckland, they were just destroyed immediately. And so, okay, so yeah, the WSS, I mean, they have, like, a militia, like, here, like, it's probably not gonna go good for him. So Siberia, they're still at war with Radkin, but it seems like not really much progress. It's kind of been this just back and forth. Okay, actually, good news. the Germans and the Austrians, they finally colonized this. This is, I don't know if this biome provides any advantage. It's like this crystal biome. I don't know if that gives them any, like, advantage in terms of, like, resources. It might, potentially. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, okay, so far, I mean, yeah, we just have some other small colonies. I'm seeing, like, colonies, like, popping in chat, like, every 10 seconds. I think what it is, though, is it's like these guys just kind of filling in the gaps. So we have Khalsa. You know, they're a bit salty that they can't even take anyone over. Like, they've declared war on everybody, and so far, like, you know, they just can't take anyone over. So they decide, you know what, we're just going to take our anger out on the German Austrians. Did you guys just see that? Their population just went down by 40 in, like, 1 second. Like, it's not looking too good. We have Basilisk. Okay, so Basilisk is moving into kind of this peninsula over here. The BDR completely kicked them out of their mainland, and they're now just basically sieging the final WSS, like, kind of strongholds. Liechtenstein, they are actually beating Aeolia. So Liechtenstein, they landed a militia right here, and they're taking over the north, and they took over this kind of city right here. So if they take over this and that, they're cut Aeolia's, like, sea access completely. So Germany and Austria, after the declaration of war, they did manage to capture this island, finally, but Basilisk kind of pushed in, kind of, you know, ruined their, like, main kind of, like, peninsula, like, city, and the CNC, or, I don't know why I keep saying CNC, but the German Austrians, they're just kind of moving into, the, like, the Khalsan capital over here. BDR just clapped Khalsa in, like, seconds, like, they just took these 3 cities in seconds, and they're now reduced to this island. And even then, this island, it's still, I mean, yep, okay, so that is another kingdom eliminated. The WSS was just knocked out by the BDR. So I'm going to real quickly look at chat. Okay, so is this the new server? No, this is not the new server. This is still just kind of the old server. I'm just using that mainly because there's not enough countries established on the new server just yet. Dang, what a coincidence, I'm going to Germany. Okay, yeah, no, BDR, okay, so taking a look at this right now, BDR, yeah, the BDR technically is winning. They have about 300 dudes, so yeah, they're in the lead right now. They're looking scary. They control most of that, and they also they have free range to colonize all of this too. So it's like, oh boy. So yeah, the Germans and the Austrians, like, Khalsa is meeting its maker. But we have Falland, I don't know what their motives are here. Maybe it's imperialism, but the geography's not going to play out good for them because their capital's right here. And all of their soldiers, like, looking at this, there is 0 militias. There's 1 militia. No, that's not even theirs. There's literally 0 dudes defending their mainland. They're all here occupying jungles. Like, that is crazy, honestly. Like, I don't know if they expect to win, but okay. So it seems that, who is this? Wait, I'm so kerfuffled. Okay, so, wait, is this? Okay, yeah, that's, how did Falland get a colony over here? Okay, yeah, so apparently Falland got a colony over here. Basilisk is colonizing this little area. The final remnants of Khalsa are just being destroyed. Mongolia, they got their island back, so they're kind of playing it chill kind of now. The Germans, Austrians, they took that over. So yeah, they're sending like 2 dudes in, and they're already like taking over all of their crap. Okay, we have a new colony. I'm trying to kind of keep up with the colonies now, because I want to, like, where are they? Where? We have Minsk. I know it's like a city in like Belarus, I think. But yeah, that's like a micro, but they're still kind of taking over that. So we have, yeah, Falland. I don't know how they got that colony, but we have the BDR making a risky move. So Siberia just, like, destroyed the Radkin Empire. They're still holding on, barely. But the BDR kind of just decides, you know what, we're going to take advantage of Siberia. They have 335 dudes. Okay, BDR is 400, so BDR is about 70 more soldiers. You could almost say like 100 if you count like new soldiers like coming in mid-war. I think this is probably going to be, they might actually win this, because this, like you see in Siberia over here, we zoom in a little bit, most of their forces over here, and they're still fighting Radkin. Like, they just completely threw them off guard. And if BDR plays this right, they could just capture, like, a majority of the coastal cities and just cripple them. Alright, okay, so yeah, I'm kind of looking down at chat right now. Okay, so yeah, dang. Okay, little BDR's winning. It's not fair to give campfires to the rando wood because new biome was added to Minecraft. So they're also declaring war on me. I bet I didn't colonize anything. I don't even think your country was in the thing. Like, I hate to do that to you, but I don't think it was. Alright, so let me see. Did I miss anything? Okay, no, I didn't. There was a new village that was founded. Okay, so yeah, it was just a small colony on this, like, crystal kind of island over here. So it seems that Fallen is... Yep, they just got their capital taken by the Germans. Like, that is not doing too good. And we have the BDR. Wow, they're making quick gains. So Radkin, they kind of, like, stabilized their front over here. They took a little city. The BDR, oh my god. So they just took their capital and 2 other coastal cities, and now they're moving into their new capital. They're just like, no capital for you. Like, dang. I mean, let's see. Yeah, they're probably about to take this. So Liechtenstein, after just beating the crap out of Aeolia, make peace. Aeolia is reduced to just these 2 itty bitty cities now. Okay, we have the final remnants. So Kalsa was destroyed. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty good. The Germans and the Austrians, they took over, like, all of the fallen colonies now. But this looks so weird, just like these kind of borders. So yeah, they just took over their new capital. And then BDR is just like, oh, you have a new capital? It's not for long. And Liechtenstein kind of just decides, you know, Radkin, you shouldn't really exist. And so they declare war. And then they just founded a small colony up here, over there. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So the Radkin Empire finally makes peace with Siberia. So now that all they're fighting is Liechtenstein. The first pushback was made. Like, this whole time, no pushback's been made. But the first pushback was made over here. But even then, I don't think that's too good. They just lost 2 cities. And I think this was captured. I'm almost positive that was, like, just now captured. But it seems that Radkin, they're holding on. Liechtenstein isn't really doing anything just yet, but they are probably boarding ships. Oh, yeah, so they're over here just like, oh, Siberia, so I hear you have a capital. And now they're pushing in. And no progress has been made on the Fallen front, and that is one thing. When I did load this game, it was really hard for countries to invade the jungle. And I know, yeah, it's a jungle, but I'm saying, like, this just general area is hard. Basilisk over here, you know, they think that they're going to give it a shot round 2. They think they can do it. So they're declaring war on Mongolia. It's probably not going to go good. Mongolia's going to beat the crap out of them. Probably just hold out. So we have the BDR. They are right now the strongest empire by a long shot. They just beat the crap out of them. Fallen also decides that they want to take out Aeolia. Don't know if that's a good idea, considering, you know, your country is not looking too good. We have them... Okay, so we have the BDR encircling the Siberia, like, literal encirclement. Like, they can't get out of this. And we have this small itty-bitty force right here. I haven't really zoomed in this much, but, yep, they just encircled them. And we do have some progress being made. They did manage to liberate these 2 cities, but not for long. This city's already being taken over. And like I said, BDR is just hungry for that capital. Like, okay, BDR right now, they have 700 soldiers. Siberia has 100. Yeah, there's no way. BDR, they might win this. I could see maybe the Germans and potentially, like, yeah, probably the Germans. They're the world's only hope. Hell, yeah, the last hope is just the Germans. But on the Liechtenstein front, yeah, Liechtenstein, they lost a city to the Radkin. So, yeah. And then Liechtenstein, you know, they decide that we want to get kind of our old borders back, but we also kind of want to just get land. So they join the BDR in declaring a war on Siberia. I don't know if they're going to get much. They'll probably only get like 1 or 2 cities. But I still hope they can get some stuff. And over here, oh my god, wait. Mongolia is pulling a reverse card, and they are taking over the peninsula. Like, the Mongol Empire is strong. Like, look at this. Like, I know they 40 soldiers. Well, I mean, I know they did lose some like just recently, but I know they started off with more than that. And so, yep, Siberia, they have no chance at winning. They have 40 dudes now. BDR has almost 900. That is crazy. So, I don't know if Liechtenstein... Oh, Liechtenstein... Oh, crap, wait. I think they got... No. Oh, Radkin captured their... Okay, never mind. So, they might could get, like, one city out of this, but probably not. Like, the BDR is just being ruthless here. Like, no mercy. You see this, like, 10 divisions heading to the capital, like, already. Like, once a city's taken, like, no rest. Just immediate invasion. And so, we have the Aeolians. They decide that they kind of want to... It's kind of this, like, micronation war going on right here. Like, Liechtenstein, they're at war with Radkin. Aeolia's at war with Radkin. It's everyone's just trying to get some land out of each other over here. And hopefully establish, like a semi-strong nation, but probably not. And, yep, that marks it. We have 3, 2, 1. Siberia was destroyed. So just like that, I want to point this out to you. BDR, 1,020 soldiers. They have 34 cities to their name, and they have 2,300 population. Now, this is honestly crazy. Like, they have, okay, world population, 4,800, right? That means the BDR makes up alone, like, about half of the world. And their army, honestly, I don't think they could win against, like, a world invasion. But at this point, they would give the world a run for their money. Like, it's not looking good for the rest of the world. So, we have Basilisk. They decide, you know, Mongolia, this island's gone far too long without being invaded. So, the first soldiers are landing on this island, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference when you consider the kind of Mongol Empire right now. You know what? We are going to actually rename these guys. They deserve it. Mongol Empire. Alright, there you go. Alright, okay, yeah, so we just renamed them. So, it seems that Basilisk, they are making good progress. They just captured this, like, southern city and the Mongol capital. But, at the same time, Mongolia is landing soldiers over there, and they still do hold quite a bit of territory. But, oh, probably not for long. Yep, it seems like their capital is being taken already. But, no, wait, no, never mind. Yeah, they pulled out. So, right now, I do want to kind of emphasize this a lot. The stream is probably going to slow down quite a bit right here. Now, these nations, yeah, they're going to be angsty. They're going to fight each other a lot. But, honestly, not much is going to happen between the major world powers. Okay, so, yeah, we actually have fallen. They made peace with the Germans. So not much is going to happen between the major world powers, because I noticed this, like, the less nations you have, I know it's kind of obvious, the less amount of wars you have, but it gets to the point where it does slow down. Only way these big dudes are going to declare war on each other is if they try to invade a smaller country, and that sometimes can, like, just trigger the other nation. But I'm just going to take this time to kind of just look down at chat right now. Okay, so, little BDR is winning. It's not fair. Okay, yeah, so they're winning. I bet Siberia will colonize everything even before the 3rd season starts. Let's go, I'm winning, lol, XD, and I thought I would lose. Siberia is having the time of their life. Siberia is not having the time of their life. They just got killed. Like, they... Oh, wow. Oh, what in the world? I just rubbed my keyboard along the... Okay. So... Aeolia, okay, so Aeolia was knocked out. It seems that they were just completely taken over by well, kind of mixed. I think Fallen declared war on them and got some stuff. But, yeah, I like how, you know, like, I'm over here, like, Jungos is pretty strong. They're probably going to win. And then, like, Fallen over here is, like, the new Jungos world order. You know what? I'm just going to name this... This is no longer Fallen anymore. This is Fallish Jungos. Like... I mean, at this point, they're not really fallen. They just lost all of their kind of Mesa Nether Empire. Not Nether Empire, just like Sandland. But yeah, so now we have Liechtenstein still at war with Radkin. But, like, I don't know if that's really going to escalate at all. Like, they have all of their divisions over here. I don't even know if Radkin has any divisions. Well, no, okay, they have 63 soldiers. So, I don't know where Radkin's divisions are, but, like, probably... it gets to a point in some nations when they make peace with each other, it's like if they just don't fight each other for a long time, I think they could end up peacing out. Like, honestly, I really could see that. But, you know, Falkland, they are 3 times stronger, but they're only 3 times stronger. Like, Liechtenstein could honestly probably stand a chance if, you know, both these countries kind of, like, tag teamed. So Basilisk, yeah, they just destroyed the Mongol Empire. They're now reduced to this itty-bitty little, like, just speck at this point. Now, I mean, I don't know. It is kind of a bit hard, and they could end up peacing out. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Yeah, they're already under siege. Alright, yeah, no, dang, yeah, they're probably not going to peace out. Alright, so I do want to encourage everyone, please like and subscribe right now. I am trying to reach 300 subscribers, and I am getting close to that. And so I really do encourage all you, please subscribe. I am going to have a special for that. Probably just going to be a really long stream. Okay, so Mongol Empire was eliminated. The Great Empire. And so we have Fallish-controlled Jungos. They want to get in on the fun, and they want to just bully Radkin some more as well. So I could see kind of a realistic, like, Liechtenstein gets this, Fallen gets that kind of thing set up. Fallen is a lot more powerful, and I know, like, when the countries first declare war, they do also, they kind of get, like a kind of boost in a way, like, they go really fast. Okay, so this is the official World War I of the server. I wonder if the sky is going to go gray. Probably not, but, so yeah, now it's down to 6 nations now. Now, I do want to point this out. Alright, if we look at world relations, everyone hates each other. But, okay, yeah, no, but they're probably not going to do much about it. And I'm probably just going to let the smaller guys kind of take each other out, and then I'll start the big war. If that's the case. Because I know I don't want to have this sitting here. And I know, yeah, these guys are kind of like already at war with each other really anyways. I know once Radkin is eliminated, though, the stream is definitely going to slow down. Okay, but we have Fallish Jungos. They did something. Okay, Fallish Jungos declared war on Liechtenstein. Alright, okay, yeah, that is a good thing. So, or, I mean, good, bad. So, it seems that, you know, after the impossible they realized, you know, Radkin's impossible to invade. We'll just invade Liechtenstein. You know, screw Radkin. Okay, BDR went cold, it's not fighting. Yeah. At this point, though, I think what it is it's like the game's AI. It's like these empires are so big, they kind of have to just, like, settle down. Because, I mean, it's kind of like a, you know, in real life, like, the bigger you are, the slower you move. Okay, that sounded, that sounded so wrong. But it's true. It's like, you know, the bigger something is, it's going to move a lot slower. And so that's probably just the way, kind of what's going on right now. Is that, okay, oh, wow! Okay, so we have Fallish Jungos. They made a big mistake. So they just declared, oh my god. They just declared war on Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein literally moved up and just took those 2 cities. And, let's see, so we have the Radkin Empire. Everyone's still at, oh, well, Liechtenstein made peace with them. But they're still kind of, yeah, they're still at war with the Fallish. But, oh, wow. Yeah, Liechtenstein, they have no chill. Like, I was expecting Liechtenstein to, honestly, at the very beginning, just, like, die to the Polish or something. Like, yeah, this is not good. Someone just said, okay, I bet it's, like, sibling, the big countries fighting, and the older siblings and the smaller countries are watching, like, the youngest. Yeah, it's like sibling fighting. Yeah, it's like the best way to put it. It's like these are kind of the older brothers over here, and these are kind of just the younger kid. This is the baby of the family right here, Radkin. They're all just kind of washing. Yeah, like, I don't know. You kind of have Basilisk would be like the kind of yeah. All of these would kind of be like the middle children in a way. Radkin would just be Radkin's the baby. These guys are the 2 older siblings. Everyone else is just the middle child. But we do have Liechtenstein. Their progress is slowing to a halt as now they are... Okay, wait. Okay, so now we have the big empires. They're finally acting. We have them declaring war on... okay, well, we have the German-Austrian Empire declaring war on Basilisk. And so that is a good thing because now these guys are kind of up and running. And now that Germany is going to be on the BDR's border, like, a lot... that is going to heighten tension. So what sometimes ends up happening is when countries are on their borders, they don't declare war just for that. But if you're in the middle of a war and you're on their border, like you don't even have to be at war with them. If you're just at war and you get on someone's border, it kind of causes these nations to go into like a hissy fit, and they just go crazy. But we have Liechtenstein. Dang, they just made a big push and captured a key kind of like Jungo city up here. And so I think honestly, Germany, Austria, like they need to do this because world population 5,200. The BDR is more than half of the world's population. Like, this won't get them there, but they need a boost, like, desperately. They need to get some population. They need to get some military. Oh, boy. I'm going to take a... Hold on. I'm going to drink some water real quick. Oh, that felt so good. I have not drank water. My throat hurts, like, so much just from screaming. They're not just talking. So... Basilisk actually pushed them back over here and captured that. That must be pretty humiliating. Liechtenstein over here, the situation, it's kind of slowed down, but we do have kind of fallen Jungos. Soldiers are fighting right here, but right now, I think at this point, they're all just trying to organize. So, let's see, they have 233 people. Liechtenstein has 188. They always had more soldiers, but I bet you here's what's going to happen. They're probably going to get all the way up here, you know, like, invade probably like this. And then these soldiers are finally going to come down, fight them, push them back, and then they're going to get pushed back again and finally win. But, oh, excuse me. Alright, okay, so yeah. We do have fallish soldiers, though. They pushed down, they kind of captured this, well, I thought they, okay, yeah, they just captured this small city. Over here, Radkin, they're still at war, but they're just kind of chilling. But dang, Basilisk, he pushed them back even farther. They captured that. That's crazy. You're the second strongest country losing to the middle child. At this point, it's the baby. Like, this is the baby. These two are the babies. But yeah, so in, like, a fully united Jungo state, though, would probably be really powerful. Or not really powerful, but if they join, like, you know, either Germany, Austria, or the BDR side, they could definitely tip the balance of power in, like, you know, one side's favor. So they're definitely strong. Okay, so yeah, we have Liechtenstein kind of raging and setting their farm on fire. Wait, yeah, they just set their farm on fire. That's kind of crazy. You know what? I will help them out a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be unfair to the Liechtenstein, but still. Alright, so yeah, after Basilisk kind of did this, we have them spanking Basilisk so hard they just vanished. Like, threw the sibling out the window. Like, that's crazy. I've never had that happen. But yeah, so now it's just down to these 5 countries, and this could slow quite a bit. And so I'm kind of just waiting to see what's going to happen here, and if, like, Radkin, I'm kind of just wanting to get a top 3, and then I will, you know, be like, alright, this is the top 3, and then we will, and then we'll start the big war. We'll just make them all go to war with each other. Because, I mean, I think, honestly, at this point, we already know who's going to win. BDR will. But if you do give these countries some time to build up their army, I mean, you did see what happened here. Liechtenstein, they were a third of the power, and yet they're beating Jungos hard. Like, they got the belt and just whooped Jungos. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of some water right now. Yeah, man, my throat is... Oh boy, I've been talking so much. Alright, so it seems like we have kind of... Oh, what the world was that on? I dropped something. Oh, no, never mind. Nothing important. Alright, so we kind of have right now Liechtenstein. They're pushing into the jungle, the kind of fallen Jungo's capital. Oh, wait! Hey, guys! It happened. The big two are at war with each other. Oh, wow. Alright, so this is the BDR. Let's do a real quick military comparison. BDR has 1,000 more population, 1,600 soldiers. They own 34 cities as well. The Austrians, they have a half the military. They have 1,000 less people, and they control 24 cities. Now, looking at this, though, we actually can zoom in to see, these nations, they might have an advantage, and I forgot to bring this out. Culture. Alright, oh, that is cancer. So, looking at the culture right here, each culture has different, basically... Yeah, Jungo's the oldest child getting spanked. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know. But basically, culture, that can influence this, right? So, each culture has different skills, like rare knowledge. I mean, you get these after a while, common knowledge. So, we'll go ahead and look up, like, BDR. They have... Okay, so they know how to live longer. They actually are better at an offensive. They have a better offensive strategy. So apparently their units, okay, so the maximum level of soldiers, they can actually have more soldiers than many countries, and they increase the production of armor. And so we kind of go over here. I'm looking, so the BDR, they also have, so in the kind of WSS part, they're better fortified, so they're more kind of defensive. Over here, so they can just manage themselves easier. Newborns in this part, they kind of start off with like more power, kind of level 2. So they just increase more armor. They're better at offensives. They know how to live long. Okay, they make more armor. Okay, so yeah, this they make more weapons and they know how to live long. Okay, this kind of thing over here. Now, we looked at. Oh wait, okay, these guys, they make weapons, armor, and newborns will start at level 2. Alright, so now we're kind of go to the Germans. Like, what skills do they have? So, the Germans, they do over here. So, at the border region, this is good. They have a better, good weaponsmiths. They know how to live longer. They have an offensive strategy. And also, their babies, like, start off on Adderall. Okay, so, yeah. Over here, yeah, near the border regions, they make a lot of weapons. And their babies are just on Adderall. Like, yeah, look at this. Everyone's starting at level 2. And that is a good thing. Like, so far, every one of their cities, they start at level 2. This city, they don't know any, or this, like, kind of place, they don't know anything. Yeah, they start at level 2. They start at level 2. Governance 3, so they can manage themselves better. They make weapons. And, okay, yeah, so this will actually, so here's probably my prediction. So, I'm going to real quickly go back to the, like, nation map. So, oh wait, hold on. There's one thing okay, never mind. So, in this scenario, let's kind of look at this. Germany, every time they have a kid, that kid is cracked. Like, that kid is, like, he is being born a whole grown man. Like, so we kind of have this, like, playing out right here. So, Germany, they can recruit like soldiers a lot more because the people will grow up faster, so that means they can recruit. They can replace their soldiers a lot faster. Most of their soldiers will actually probably be a lot more higher level. They'll be a lot more powerful than the BDR, but at the same time, the BDR, at this point they just have a big numerical superiority and they produce a lot of armor and weapons. And on top of this, too, most of their cities have what's called offensive, and this is not good. Germany has no defensives inside of their culture. And what that basically means is that once the BDR is coming to them, they can't do crap about it. Like, the BDR is most likely just going to take all of this over. And I did forget to mention, oh, and no, never mind. This says nothing. Alright, okay. Now, if we look at Jungo's culture... so yeah, this is probably how Liechtenstein's doing so good. They can have more soldiers. They're good. They're good at offensives. They produce a lot of armor, and their babies are also on Adderall. And over here, these guys, while they do have a good offensive and they do have soldiers, they don't have their babies starting off on Adderall. So it's kind of one of those. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let the scenario play out. I'm sorry, I sat there just explaining that, but. At this point, it's like, if the Germans play their cards right, the Germans are definitely going to win. But at the same time, if the BDR goes on, like, a fast offensive and just basically kind of do, like, World War II German strategies, just try and take over as much land as fast as possible. Like, just go crazy in such a short amount of time. Yeah, Radkin just made peace with fallish Jungos. Like, what is that going to change? Like, tell me. So, okay, Germany made the first progress. They pushed in, they took over a BDR city over here, they took over another one over here, and oh wow, okay. Okay, so the Germans, are going, yeah, they're going nuts. So they just took over 3 cities, and this is actually pretty good. Because, like I said, they have to go on a quick offensive if they want to get anything done. Because once the BDR penetrate, that sounds so weird. It's gonna sound weird, but once the BDR penetrates, they're gonna go hard. So the BDR is making some pushback. They just captured Mongolia, and they also captured, they recaptured the north of this island. And Liechtenstein just decides they want to declare war on Radkin. They might even join in on the German side. Okay, so we actually have the Germans making a landing on the southern tip of the BDR and starting to, kind of just try and, just make the BDR have a bad time. But the BDR, they are actually pushing back. This is pretty bad. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, they pushed into this colony, and, dang. Yeah, they're pushing in. So, if the BDR, Germany's gonna have to do something really quick, because they cannot afford to let their country penetrate Centaur. Alright, Fallish Jungos, they decided to make peace. Okay, Liechtenstein, you gotta get it together. Kill Radkin. Dear Lord, you have 150 soldiers. Radkin has 50. So it seems that Fallish Jungos, they made peace with Liechtenstein. They just, I don't know why, but they just did. They were getting clapped, but it seems like it kind of just stalemated at the very end. BDR is pushing in. They just took over 2 of their colonies. At this point they only own this and that, and that's not really that good. I like how I just say they only own this and that, but they only own this this kind of Y-shaped island and this East Mongol island thing. So the Germans, they did make a slight pushback. However, the BDR is pushing in, they're pushing in deep. Germany, okay, since their babies are on Adderall, though, they are replacing their army. So they are pushing into this island, and I think this is good, prioritize, because they want to get a block set up so that their main kind of key cities aren't taken over. So, yeah, this is actually really good. So they just captured this kind of, the Crystal Island, and BDR did capture this. That could be pretty bad, because it has this, bulge up here. But, alright, okay, so, yeah. Germany is pushing down into this city, and oh yeah, okay, so Germany, it seems they have better strategy at this point. It seems that BDR is kind of just doing whatever. But the BDR, this is bad. They did manage to liberate this island, so now they can send their full forces just to invade. But Germany did just make good progress. They have stabilized their front. They're not having to be on all these little islands. And now, they can finally focus on the south, but at the same time, we have the BDR making a lot, yeah, they're charging in fast, dang. We have them kind of making a they captured the southern tip of this island right next to the Y island. We have the Germans landing in, and they capture Mongolia, to kind of, re-liberate it. So yeah, at this point, I think the BDR is going to go on another offensive. It's just going to be who can get the better offensive, because this is probably going to be back and forth a little bit. Why did you say they're pushing in deep? Oh, shut up, bro. Shut up. So yeah, I think, oh boy. So okay, yeah, they're pushing them back on this front, but they captured Mongolia. Yeah, this could honestly, at this point, it's going to go kind of who can make the better offensive. Because if the BDR can make a big offensive, then they can get to the capital, they can take over and just decentralize, destabilize the entire country. But if the German Austrians can push deep down into here, they can basically liberate and capture the entire snow region, and then they can get a lot of leverage. But, oh my god, bro. Okay. So the BDR is probably definitely going to win this one. Germany just declared war on Fallish Jungos. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. I might actually have to go get some more. My throat hurts. Ugh. Oh boy. So yeah, we have Germany's offensive failing, and now they're being pushed back. However, they still own this, and they still kind of own that. But Fallish Jungos, here is one thing. it's gonna be a little while until they get soldiers to, and until they coordinate and they get soldiers to kind of like go in here. So it's probably honestly just gonna be these two fighting each other for a while. But I am gonna say, if Germany doesn't do something quick, Fallish Jungos will definitely take advantage of them and just easily roll through them. Okay. Oh, this is bad. So we have them taking over this, but they finally made a new landing. So the BDR made a naval landing over here in this southern kind of Netheranian Empire, or Nether Empire like tip thing. It's not good. And oh boy, yep, so they are pushing into Basilisk. So yeah, they're kind of pushing into the core territories. They're also making a push into Mongolia. So they are going on a hard offensive right now. But this is actually a good thing. Because, I mean, it's not a good thing, but now Germany can have a more stabilized front, and now soldiers like in this front, and soldiers in that front and that front, they can all kind of come down and kind of make like a bigger, kind of more stabilized defense front. If that makes really any sense. So the more the BDR expands, the more it's going to be harder, because now Germany, if these guys are set to take out this, they can also, you know, fight. It's kind of one of those. It's like now it's like taking over. It's like they're kind of walling up now. If that makes really any sense. All right. So we have. Okay, wait, is that a German division? Why is there just a German division in the middle of nowhere? So we have Germany. They actually are making pushback, but at the same time, BDR, they have a lot of people, a lot of soldiers, and a lot of recruits they can get from their vast empire. Well, over here, the Austrians probably aren't going to be able to get that much soldiers. I know their babies are on Adderall, and they're, you know, coming out, like, really OP. But it's a matter of fact right now is, like, are they having enough babies? Because at this point, it's like they don't control that much land, or they don't control as much land. They don't have as much population. They're just not they're not good. But, oh no. So the BDR makes a landing over here in kind of western Khalsa. This is bad. Yeah, German, Austria, their best shot at this point is literally the BDR. Okay, taking a look at this. This is undefended. If German Austria wants to just really hurt the BDR, they should just take their capital in the WSS, because those are big key cities, but that'll also probably completely collapse these forces. Like, these forces are going to have to go fight on these islands, so if they could take the capital, then they can just push down into here, and then they could probably cripple them. But, I mean, Germany, they're just not as smart as me. But, okay, alright, so there is brutal fighting going on down here in the south, it seems, but it's kind of stalemated at this point. It's got just a small little back and forth. Oh, never mind. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have Western Basilisk. Oh, it's not captured just yet, but it's okay. Yep, Western Basilisk was captured, and now we have actual Basilisk under siege. We had over here, there was something about to be captured, but it wasn't. Yep, Basilisk. Oh, yep, and Basilisk fell. So now we have a division. We have like two divisions that are encircled right now, and on top of yeah, it's not looking good. But now, like I did say, these divisions can all be sent down. They're not worrying about the islands. But here's the problem: 300 soldiers compared to the BDR's 1,700. They don't stand a chance. Like, their population might still be looking okay, and their numbers still look good, but when you look at the army count, they are losing soldiers so fast. They're, like, way faster than the BDR. Like, I mean, they are, okay, but we do actually have Germany. They do push these guys back, and they kind of liberate this encirclement. So it seems that this is a hard invasion. It's not gonna, I mean, it's not gonna be easy for the BDR. Trust me. Like, I mean, they might be, the German Austrian Empire is still the second strongest country. But we actually had them making a landing and trying to, oh, wow, like, they actually, okay, so they have two divisions in Jungos right now. And we have, oh boy, this age-old rivalry. Liechtenstein and Radkin, they're still at it again. Nothing is happening. Like, they are still brutally fighting. Yeah, Liechtenstein, 400 people, 50 for Radkin. Like, there's no excuse there. Okay, but we do have some good news, or not good news, but good news for the BDR. They just pushed in, and they just kind of captured this. This means they can, like, easily encircle and cut off these kind of pockets of resistance. And they could easily kind of capture this. Germany looks like Africa. It actually kind of does. So we have Liechtenstein. They decided that they got beat so hard by Radkin. They just made peace. They're like, screw Radkin. Like, you know, we're done. Okay, we just have them encircle this, and now they're starting to push up north. This is bad. The German-Austrian Empire has 200 soldiers. Radkin, or the BDR, is close to 2,000 soldiers. And probably after they took that, I mean, no, they're not there, but they're getting really close. And they still also, they haven't dealt with Fallish Jungos. Like, I know they don't really have that strong of an army, but they could make a landing, and they could finally return to being fallen if they take over that. Okay, but oh boy, so we have the BDR, though. They are kind of moving in over here. We still somehow have this, just a division over here, just wanting to desperately take over Jungos. I don't know why. The Germans captured that island. That's just, so you're not even defending the homeland at this point, just capturing East Mongolia. Okay, so Liechtenstein decides, you know what? Screw Fallish Jungos. You know, we're tired of their crap. So they have 400 soldiers. Fallish Jungos has about 250. They're going to invade Fallish Jungos, and the BDR also decides, you know, while we're at it, we will take over the impossible to invade Radkin. Like, they're like, you know, Radkin, they've existed for too long. It's finally time, you know, it's finally time to end Radkin's life. Come on, Radkin, we believe in you, man. The baby of the family. We believe in you. Yeah, at this point, BDR is just the mom with the belt. At this point, like, this is what's going on. So, Germany, Austria, they aren't looking too good. They almost lost sea access. Oh, okay, they are making some progress, as there are not much divisions over here. So, they could end up... Oh, never mind. They just got cut off. And even worse news, these fronts now linked up. So, this means that they can now start the broader invasion. Now, it's good and bad. This means Germany, Austria can hold out for longer. But it's bad because, I mean, bro, they're here. Okay, so, good news, sort of. They managed to push that back. The king of the Radkin Empire was killed, and they are now finally starting. Guys, Radkin is falling. Oh, wait, what in the world? What did I just click? Wait, okay, I have no clue what I just clicked over there. I opened up, like, some code or something. But, like, yeah, Radkin's dead. It seems that the BDR was too much for the impossible to invade Radkin. Radkin, they finally fell. Rest in peace, Radkin. Alright. So, whatchamacallit, we have... Alright, okay, so yeah, they finally... Okay, so the BDR managed to capture East Mongolia, so that is pretty good. So now they can focus 100% of their troops toward invading the German-Austrian Empire. And it seems, yeah, Liechtenstein is pushing back Fallish Jungos, like, a lot. Like, wow, Fallish Jungos, 100 dudes, 400 dudes practically, like... It's not looking too good. What the heck is this? Okay, so I'll real quickly explain it. This is a game called Worldbox, and I recreated the server map. You can't really see it because it's hidden behind the borders. But I recreated the server map, and I put every single country in here, and I made them all fight each other. This stream... Okay, how long have we been streaming? Okay, we've been streaming for an hour and 28 minutes, right? So, give me back Mongolia. Alright, you know what? This is the only time I will interfere, alright? Or, well, you know what? I'll wait till the war's over. But yeah. So, I did actually have Mongolia. It was on that island. Because remember, Margad, you, like, controlled, like, an island or whatever. So I put you there, and you were actually, like, you can ask the people that have been watching, you were clapping cheeks for a while. Like, these big countries would try and invade you, and you just spanked the crap out of them. But eventually, it was Basilisk. Basilisk took you over, and then the BDR, it was like, I don't know, someone took Basilisk over. Alright, so now, guys, we have Fallish Jungos. They got 4th place. They were now eliminated. Jungos is finally united. Alright? And the BDR, wow. So they just decide, you know what, we'll allow the German Austrians to continue existing. So I'm not going to blame, if anything happens to the BDR, it's just a few cities. So you know what, we will do Margad a favor. We will give them an independent Mongolia, alright? We will give Margad Mongolia. The realm of Elvis? Or, no, Evis, alright. Nah. Alright, Margad, you are getting Mongolia back. Alright, bro, caps lock's on, whoops. Mongol Empire. Alright. So there you go, Margad. Wait, is this the old country? No, yeah, no, this is the old server map. So, oh boy. So yeah, that is the only interference I'm going to do, is just giving Mongolia independence. But yeah, so we're not going to include Mongolia in the top 5. But the top 5, BDR is number 1. Germany, or Liechtenstein's number 2. Germany's number 3. Radkin's number 4. And, yeah, no, that was basically just the top 4. I forgot. Or, yeah, no, and Fallish Jungos was number 5. So, that is the top 5. I might kind of keep this running just a tad bit longer just to see what kind of happens. But, yeah. So, I am actually going to, well, probably at the end of the stream I'll do it. So, this is basically what happened. I'm going to real quickly go get some water. Tell me if anything, well, I'll just figure out. I'm going to leave the game running, because I know at this point countries really aren't going to declare war on each other that often. So yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, okay, so I'm back, guys. How long are you gonna stream? I mean, I've already been streaming like an hour. You know, I could switch this up and just like play Geometry Dash for, I don't know. So yeah, BDR. Let me just look at world history real quick. Yeah, no war was declared. So, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna consider this the top 5. BDR, Liechtenstein, German-Austrian Empire, Radkin, and Falland. Alright, so for the grand finale, though, we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna let the BDR have it. And, oh crap! I did. Oh no, guys! I meant to click the war button to where they would declare war on everyone. Crap. Whoops! I accidentally just started like a brutal civil. Yeah, this is not too good. Okay, so yeah, we'll just end the stream on the BDR winning. But yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see like anything else. Oh yeah, I will. I did say I was gonna bring up the old world and what we did. So this was me just kind of doing a test run of what was going on. L, yeah, no, L. Yeah, this was me just doing a test run. This is what ended up happening last time. So I kind of renamed this. Okay, hold on. Let me real quickly. All right, okay. So the BDR actually won twice in a row, and I have done this a few other times. I didn't save it, but the BDR only won this time because Radkin also got their Aeolia, the WSS, but it was weird because Radkin won like by a fluke. Like they did not have much power and they somehow just took over the strongest country. But I did this a second time. I didn't save it, but the other time I did it, I think like Poland won. I'm almost positive. Almost positive is Poland. But yeah, oh boy. So I might I might actually put this up for download. Like if anyone wants to, I could put this up on like the Worldbox, not the shop, but like the Worldbox, thing where you like download stuff, to where like people could download it. But I really don't know if much people would. It's not a good looking map, but it's kind of just for the people that play on the server. So yeah, before I kind of end the stream, is there any game you guys would like to see me do? Like, I could, honestly... Oh, crap, that is not what I want to pull up. I could just, like, pull up, like, Geometry Dash or something, but... I mean, there's not, like... You know what, yeah, no, I'll pull up Geometry Dash. Just, like, the final... No, I won't, like, play a lot, but I'll just... It's been a while since I've actually played on PC. Oh, crap. I'll turn that down for now. Yeah, no, but it has been a while since I've played, but yeah. I know the stream is kind of getting a tad bit off topic, but you know what I'm saying? It's been like months since I've played this, I don't know. Wait, I got a message from some weird guy. What? Do you have Death Valley 6 saved on your account? What is Death Valley 6? Hold on. Sorry, someone messaged me. Okay, so... oh boy. No. Alright, okay. Well, I'll go into the stream, guys, because I realize I don't want to embarrass myself on stream, just me, like, losing in Geometry Dash, but yeah. I'll go and stop the stream. I dare you to beat the... Oh, okay. Margad dares me to beat the first map. Alright. Alright, Margad. Alright. We are going to... We're going to see about that. Alright. I think this first map is easy. Kind of... yeah, it's like right there. Alright, okay, yeah, no. So, guys, I'm gonna beat the first map on stream. Like... Oh, yeah, so hard. Oh, my God. Like, hardest level by far. Like, you hear this. I am, like, having to click so hard. Oh my gosh, like, how am I even doing this, guys? 20% already? This is, like, an impossible level right now. Like, everyone knows that this level is impossible. Like, how am I doing this? Oh my god. Dang, wow. Impossible level. Guys, like, I think I'm the best Geometry Dash player. Hold on. I'm gonna have to pause this. My cat is, like, getting right up on my mouse. Alright, okay, sorry. Ooh, alright, okay. Wow, oh my gosh. I'm getting so far. Guys, what do I do? I'm getting so far. Wow, okay. I've never beaten this before. I don't know what's coming next. I'm just doing it. Oh. Actually, though, I might die to this triple spike. Hate this triple spike over here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I lived. Alright. Wow, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. If you die, you're a failure. Big W. I know. Big W. Alright, now I actually want to see. I've never beaten this on PC. I'm not good at the PC version. I want to see how far I can get on Deadlocked. Hold on. Because I haven't played this map in a while either, so like, I don't know how far I'm about to get. Oh, crap. Okay. That is my bad. I did not mean to... You know, I died there on purpose. You know, I was just... Okay. You know, I also died there on purpose again. I was just making you guys, you know, want to wait for the grand, you know, me, like, beating this, you know, like... That was on purpose. That was a purposeful death. And I know you guys know that. Because, you know, I'm the best at Geometry Dash. Like, they all know me. I'm the best GD player. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. This part, it's not too bad. It's just been a while since I've done this. I hope I don't die. Okay, I'm not really afraid of this next part. I'm afraid of what is coming like at 70%. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, this is the part where it's like, oh boy. Alright, yeah, no, I can get to the, there's like a wave up here. Oh, I am done. I am done. Oh my god. I was getting so far too, like, I was thinking I wasn't just gonna goofy embarrass myself on stream. Alright, I might try this one though. Nah, but I am not going to stream Geometry Dash, like, ever. This is probably the only time you'll see me do it. Because I know I'm not the best at Geometry Dash, and I know people want to see, like, actual, like, skilled people play the game. If you watch me play, you just, like, hundreds of attempts on, like, not so hard levels. I might actually be able to beat this one on stream. I've played this quite a bit, but it's like, oh. Yeah, no, but, like, I'm just mainly used to playing this on mobile, though, because on mobile it's, like... I've just been playing there for years, so it's like on PC, it's just, it's different. I think, you know, you can get better on it, and I think I might be better on PC, but it's just still like a weird feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, getting far. No shot I first attempt this on stream. No shot. Oh, crap. Alright. I was getting far, guys. I was getting far. I mean, I think, you know, give it enough, like, probably, like, 10 more attempts, I could have probably beaten that. That's one level I'm not really, like, I played that one so much at this point, it's, like, just muscle memory, but this is probably the hardest to do on PC, because it's just like, oh, I am a failure. It's the hardest to do this on PC, it's just, like, a lot of spamming. I'm probably going to try this one, I might try one more level and then that'll be it. Oh, crap. Alright. I might not try that one. That ship part is actually, like, really hard. Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Is there any level, like, I feel confident that I can beat? Levi, I can't do Pokemon Go on PC. Like, I'm not about to do that. Wave challenge. Let's see. Final level for stream. Oh, yeah, this isn't too hard. Alright, yeah, it was really easy. Oh boy, yeah. My levels were absolute, like, weird, yeah, no. I don't even know if I can beat some of these levels now, like, this is crazy. No, never mind. Yeah, but alright, okay, yeah, no, I mean, Geometry Dash stream will probably definitely never come. I'm not the best at it, but yeah. I will see you guys in the next stream. Hope you guys had a good one. Hey, by the way, Seabass, message me after Discord. I don't have any Mewtwo raids near me, but if you want to send me an invite to a Mewtwo raid, I'll definitely join. But alright, okay, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Hope you guys had a good one. Might stream tomorrow, probably not though.